Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right in front of me we have a beautiful 300ZX. This is a very rare car, number 77 off of the assembly line. Sold new in Ontario, Canada. It was a special order color, so yellow, pearl glow, metallic, and it shows extremely well. Low mileage, 2023 tires. If you guys want to find out full details on this beautiful ride, click on the link below. By the way, we have the competitor here, so we have a 3000 GT VR4, low mileage, one owner, and we're going to do a comparison video. Let's do a comprehensive walk around and test drive. Thank you. Let's start off with the overall condition. I would rate this one easily an 8.5 out of 10. That's an 85% out of 100. I know you're looking at this going, this thing is near perfect, and it is, but there are minor imperfections, just small scratches on the bottom of the bumper. You have a small touch-up right here, and then the mirrors do have a little bit of road, I would call it road noise because there's small imperfections. Otherwise, extremely nice. Dash is very nice, and we're gonna go into full details on that later on. As I look at the driver's side, extremely clean. All of your rubbers look good for your T-tops. These come off, so if you wanna see these photos in our gallery, click on the link below. You'll be able to see them off and on. You'll be able to see how beautiful this aircraft-inspired cockpit is. The leather seats are extremely nice. Doors open and close as they should, so you can open them up and you can see how beautiful it is. Odometer is showing 75,000 kilometers, so it's around, I would say, 50,000 miles. So that's low mileage. All of your rubber seals look very good. As I look at the rear quarter, extremely nice. Wheels have been refinished and they show very well with 2023 tires. So these tires are still in great shape. Brake rotors look brand new, so the hats are black. And if you want to see underside shots, click on the link below. That'll have a full gallery for you. Looking at the rear section, taillights are in excellent condition. And this is probably the second favorite part of the car itself. So this is probably the second favorite part of the car. I love the taillights because you have the 3-tier design, you have that signature wing, and then you have a hatch. So you can open this up. This is only essentially a 2-seater vehicle, and then you have all of the storage space. Exhaust is factory, and if you want to see underside shots, click on the link below. Looking at the rear bumper, you do have minor imperfections just from the age, so you have small little scratches, and that's why we gave it an 85% out of 100. You still have the mud flaps here, which are aftermarket, and they look great. All of your textured finish, so your rock guard is very, very nice, and that is original. This has not been painted, shows very well. Your power antenna works. You do have sport modes, so you have 2 modes of selection for your suspension, which is basically adjustable. And this does have rear steer, so the rear wheels actually steer in corners. This also is shared with the 3000 GT. So the 3000 GT has rear steer, but it also has all-wheel drive. This does a quarter mile in 13.7 seconds, 0 to 60, I believe, in 5.2 seconds. They rated it at around 300 horsepower, and with modifications, so you do still and intakes and a tune, you're at 380 horsepower all day. Doors close nicely. Front end is extremely nice, and this is my favorite part of the car, and I want to tell you why. So this headlight right here, what does it look like when you're getting close to it? They shared this part with the Lamborghini Diablo. So if it was good enough for a Diablo, there's a reason that this car is starting to become collectible. You could probably take these headlights out and sell them to somebody that needs Diablo headlights, and there you go, you just pay for the whole car. Front end is extremely clean. Your fog lights work, all of your projector lights work as they should. Once again, the 8.5 out of 10 is because there are small imperfections down here, so small little cracks on the rock guard. The clear on the rock guard down here is starting to show its age. But overall, a very, very nice specimen. I'm gonna actually open the hatch for you so you can see under there, and then we'll take a look inside. Taking a look under the hatch, the shocks still work. You do have your protective cover right here, and then a luggage strap. Everything's extremely nice. Does have Bose components, so sound components, and it sounds great. Another cool feature is when you look at the inside right here, you can see the Bose center section speaker with the insignia right there. It does have an aftermarket head unit, but it shows very well. There's no rust, and it's extremely clean throughout here. Let me open up the passenger side door so you can see in there, and then we'll talk about the interior. Looking at the interior, extremely clean. Once again, they were going after the aircraft style here. So you have all of your controls at your fingertips. Your air condition works as it should. Your hazards are up here. And then you have a speedometer that goes to 260 kilometers per hour. This was speed limited at 153, but Road and Track stated that this would easily go 165 in stock form. That's fast. The window sticker for this car, I believe, was $32,000, and then the 3000 GT was $36,000. So if you equate that into today's money, it's quite a bit. Headlights work as they should. You can hear the chime. All of your seat motors are working. This is a really, really nice and clean example. Taking a look under the hood, we have a 3-liter twin turbo that is shoehorned into this engine bay. You do see the coating, so they sprayed a rust preventative in the engine bay to protect it from oxidation, but it's very, very clean. That's your controller for the rear steer. You have your fuse box right here. All the filters look like they've just been replaced, and then these are your adjustments for the suspension, so that'll adjust how it's soft or if it's hard. Brake master cylinder has fresh fluid in it. You have a new battery, and when I look inside here, all the belts look good. Fan feels good. Just a very clean example. Here's your plate from Japan. So VG30 DETT. Let me close this hood and take it for a spin. All right, we're gonna test out the 1990 300ZX twin turbo today. We're gonna take it on the Marina Mile. I'm gonna go through the features while we're driving, so we do have the ability to adjust our suspension. I'm gonna put it into sport mode, and you can feel it does stiffen up. Our lights operate. Air conditioning's working amazing. Radio does operate. Windshield wipers work. We just went through a rainstorm, by the way, so they definitely work. T-tops are sealed nicely, so there's no leaks. Rear section's very clean. Power windows operate too. Let's see this one. The motors are a little bit slow, but they do operate. Clutch is very easy. It's not chattering. We're gonna jump on to Marina Mile right now. Smooth power band. Going over suspension, let's put it in touring mode real quick. Let's go into 5th gear, make sure it doesn't slip. No slippage from the clutch. Back into 3rd. Boost builds easily. I don't feel any hesitation. Interior, there are no rattles, and I feel very comfortable here. I love how I can reach everything. Let's see if our cruise control works. Cruise control is on. Let's set it. Cruise control is operating. We'll cancel that off. Downshifting in a second. Oh yeah, you can feel it. So this has the brakes have been redone, so you can see that the hats in the center are black, so those are fresh rotors. There's no pulsation. I can push the brakes, there's no pulsation. Very, very quiet inside, especially with the T-tops, which is quite unexpected. Air conditioning's blowing cold. Let's put it into sport mode. By the way, the antenna works for the rear. Turn signals work. Feels good. What a nice car. If you guys are looking for a 300ZX low production number, so number 77, with low mileage, this is definitely it. Give us a call at 954-363-2261. There are no imperfections on the dash. Downshifts are very easy. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to test it out. So I'm going to do the turnaround here. I'll let Felix, he's in his camera car right now, go ahead of us, and we'll test out the acceleration. They say this does the 1/4 mile in 13.7. I'm not going to be banging through the gears because I'm selling this, so you're going to see me slowly shift it. So if I get any comments about you're not shifting fast enough, that's because I don't want to break it. Man, everything is just so nice. Defrost works for the mirrors. Here we go. All right, let's test out the acceleration. Are you ready? Feels good. Braking is even. Downshift in a second. Not bad at all. Oh, wow. The steering feels great. Super tight. You don't have any sort of a dead spot in the suspension or in the steering. It's just point and shoot. Right now what we're going to do is we're going to turn right here. There are several bumps we're going to go over. So there's 2 consecutive bumps and then a big dip so you can see how the suspension reacts. I'm going to leave it in sport mode. I'll push through this corner real quick. Oh, wow. I'll turn the lights on. Here come the first set of bumps. Nothing, big dip. No issues at all. Oh man, you can feel the difference in the suspension. Now it's soft. It's not as jarring. So I have a F-150 that you can adjust the dynamic modes, and it feels exactly the same. So if you put it in sport mode in my truck, it feels, I know I'm comparing apples to oranges here, but the dampening, you can feel the difference. I like it. I like it a lot. Dream car right here. Once again, if you guys have any questions at all, give us a call at 954-363-2261. I'm out of here.